Hello and thanks for joining us on Chasing the Dollar. Ben Damon here alongside Jeff Collerson. We're going to have a look at 5 races here at Wentworth Park for Saturday night. 4 of them are semi-finals for the Peter Mosman Classic. And Jeff, when we get into the first one, we're seeing a very, very special greyhound, maybe one of the best we've ever seen here at Wentworth Park.
Without a doubt. And there's quite a lot. Well, I was talking to Barry Williams the other night, who's a regular here, and he was a great trainer in his own right many, many years ago, retired from training now. He thinks he's one of the all-time greats, one of the best he's ever seen. And it's a big rap. He doesn't pass out the raps too easily, and I think nearly everyone agrees. He's the complete package. Fabulous dog.
Yep, Fernando Bale we're talking about, and in the first of the races we'll be having a look at for Saturday night, it's the first of the semi-finals of the Peter Mosman Classic. Fernando Bale just jumps like always and wins, you'd think?
Well, you'd think so. He's got box 6. He's chasing his 8th win in 9 Wentworth Park starts. Amazing how he nails the start. It's a treat to watch him when he goes into the boxes. As I've said before, he crouches down, then when the hare starts, he sort of moves himself into a forward position. You'd swear he had a jockey on his back. He demolished his rivals from a middle box last week. The draw won't worry him. Not a lot of speed around him. He just looks like he'll just jump and win, but he'll be very short odds. I'm going for second place, number 4, Second Line, which is raced by a syndicate of harness racing drivers and trainers, and trained by Rod McDonald at Cowra. I think he might run second ahead of number 1, Orinka Alf, who's very well boxed. So my numbers for the first 4 in the first semi-final of the Rapid Bite Peter Mosman Classic Semi is 6, 4, 1, 8.
So we move into the quaddie. This is race number 5 on the program. It is the second of the semi-finals, and we see a kennel mate and a greyhound that's just about as quick as Fernando Bale going around here.
Yeah, he sure is. Number 6, Dinah Double One. After he won last week, I asked Andrea Daly, the trainer of these two super greyhounds, was there much between them, and she said there's nothing between them. Actually, she said Dinah Double One had trialled a tick faster at Geelong a few days earlier than Fernando Bale, but as she said, Fernando Bale just does everything right, comes out running. Dinah Double One can miss the kick, but he's I think he'll be too strong here. He's unbeaten in 2 starts from box 6. He's got the 6 again. I don't think he'll lead. I think number 5 Camacho or the very well drawn number 8 Master G will make the pace, but he should be much too strong for them in the run home. So I'm going for 6, 5, 8, 4, my first 4 in the first leg of the quaddie.
Race 6, the second leg of the quaddie, and the third of the semi-finals of the Peter Mosman, and another Andrea Daly runner going around here.
Look, she was a bit disappointing last week, Elfin Bale. She won the ladies' bracelet here, of course, last month. She's got box 2. I was talking to Tom Daly, Andrea's husband, during the week, and he said she was a bit disappointing, but she'd had a hard run at Sandown 48 hours earlier, and she wasn't able to lead number 1 Master G. He sort of came out and credited her a bit early. He said she'll be a much better greyhound this week, and I think she'll go straight to the front. She's got a lovely draw here, box 2. She's a very fast starter. So number 2 Elfin Bale for me. I'm putting in for second and third 3 Winsome Mission and 5 Winsome Prince. They're both a little bit can be a little bit tardy out of the boxes. Winsome Mission slightly more speed than Winsome Prince, I think. So I'll put him in ahead of Winsome Prince for second. So I'm going, but I think Elfin Bale will be out and gone. 2, 3, 5, 1, my first 4 in race 6.
That takes us along to race number 7, and we have the final one of the semi-finals of the Peter Mosman Classic. Where are you going here, Jeff?
Oh, no donuts for sure. Yep. Number 3, terrific run last week. He ran second to Dinah Double One. He was beaten half a dozen lengths. He wasn't going to win, but he was going to finish a lot closer. He got onto the heels of Night Sprite, leaving the back straight, and had to check off his heels. It was a super run. He's New South Wales' best chance of winning the final, no donuts. His only worry here, he's drawn well as long as he can dodge Tullabung Honey at the first turn. She's got box 1, and sometimes she spears off the track at the first turn. So providing no donuts can miss her, I think he'll win for sure. Going for second, number 5 Crackerjack Burn, another one from the Daly Kennels. Tom Daly said last week he thought his run was fabulous last week. He said he seems to love Wentworth Park. He can ping the lids at times. He had to work a bit to get to the front and held on to win last week from Once a Drifter. He said he's capable of going straight to the lead here, but I think no donuts either way will be too strong for him. So I'm going 3, 5, 6, 1.
Okay, so those are the Peter Mosman semis. Now we move along to the final leg of the quaddie. This is race 8 on the program. This one for the stayers, Jeff.
Yeah, it's a pretty handy field of stayers too. Look, Mizu Tiger number 8 was a super impressive run at his first 720 last week. Ran very fast time. I was talking to his trainer before the race. He said, I think he'll run 700, but I'm not sure how well he'll run it first go. Well, he ran it better than Chris even anticipated. He ran 42.20 something. It was very impressive. He's never won from box 8, but in his sprint races he handled box 8 okay. I don't think that'll worry him at all, and I spoke to Chris yesterday and he said the dog pulled up really well after that first 700. I think he'll win from number 5, Zipping Spike. Look, he goes round the outside fence. He's a very wide runner and he does struggle to run the 720 metres, but he does look as if he'll make the pace again. So I'll go 8 to beat 5 with 3 and 1 for 3rd and 4th.
All right, Jeff, we'll get your best bet, your best value on your quaddie. You're not going Fernando Bale, are you?
No, he's a bit short. I'll go for No Donuts. He'll be pretty short, but
right.
He'll be at backable odds.
Okay.
No Donuts in race 7, my best bet. My best value, good odds, Regina, race 9. Terrific beginner, very smart little greyhound. The quaddie I'll be taking 6, 5, 8 in the first leg, 2, 3, 5 in the second leg, 3 and 5 in the third leg, and 8, 5, 3 in the fourth leg, the long distance race.
All right, good punting over the weekend, Jeff, and probably a good idea to get down to Wentworth Park over the next couple of weeks to see a superstar in action.
My word, you don't get many chances to see a greyhound as good as Fernando Bale.
No, you don't. We'll see you next time on Chasing the Dollar.